Hi everyone, welcome to Wing It Wednesday. I'm going to take a little drink of water. We have some show and tell today and some little demo that I have, and I have a new box of stuff that just came in. So lots of things going on, and lots of things going on in the store too. We're getting ready for our Super Bowl party, so we have spaces available for that. That's in store and Zoom. So we're working on kitting all the card samples up for that. Same time, we're working on kitting and die cutting and stamping things for our stamp camp, which is at the end of, the first weekend in March. So, plus we were kind of busy today. I think people are kind of like, oh, before the snow comes, running into the store. So, just FYI, tomorrow we are planning on being open from 10 to 3 instead of 10 to 4. We're going to close an hour earlier so Charlene can get out before all the traffic gets out, because they kind of anticipate that the snowfall is going to be a little bit heavier in the later afternoon. So she will be here from 10 to 2. So we will be open if things change, or 10 to 3. So if things change and it gets kind of hairy out, I will have her leave earlier. So always call, especially, just check in to make sure that we're open. But it will be posted on Facebook, and we usually send an email out and everything. So I'm going to start off showing you two cards that these were done by a spellbinder, or actually memory box die, and it's a division of memory box that I think it's Birchfield. I forgot that. Oh gosh, Kim took the die back, so I don't think I have it. But she showed these on the blog, and they're a multi-layered die. So you have the base, the middle, and the top. They can be used independently, but they definitely look better when you cut all three together and stack them up. And so we have the pink version, and then we have a blue version. And they're just beautiful when they're done. They're just easy to do because you're just die cutting and stacking. Birch press, that's what it is. Thank you, Donna. So here are two samples, and we'll have these in the store. We are doing special orders for this die if anybody wants it, because you can use this any time of the year. You can use it for an anniversary card, a wedding card, whatever. But because they are 3 dies, the price is around $70, I believe, for all 3. So we can always special order it for you. So you could just let us know. Hey, Janine, how's Florida? How's the weather down there? And how's the little event that you're doing? She's at the kind of a wine and sip or drink and sip down in Epcot at Disney. Sounds like a fun time. Oh, the Maker Mania kits, yes. An email just went out. We put together paper pack kits of solid papers that you can add if you want, and you can order those and do in-store pickup and put a little note saying that they're to be shipped with your Maker Mania kits. Those, we just got that in today. There are a couple stores that have not received their kits yet due to, like everywhere else, COVID issues. So we're waiting for their kits to even just be shipped to the stores. So I'm hoping by this weekend, and probably I think we're going to shoot for Monday to start mailing out the Maker Mania kits or pick them up. So watch for that email, and but it should be shortly. So the group, the Facebook page has not been opened yet, so nobody can access it yet. And we're waiting to get the information so we can give everybody code numbers so they can access the group. So kind of, keep watch of those emails. Okay, so new products. We have some new alcohol inks from Ranger and Tim. And we have the new rose alloy, so it's like a the rose gold metallic. And then they have some new pearl colors. And you can see elixir. I can't read that purple one. It looks like opulent. It's hard to tell that the black against the dark purple. Scorch, divine, and radiant. So these are all in the store. We don't have them in the pack, so this way you can kind of mix and match and, pick up whatever colors that you want. I believe those are online too, so you'll be able to see that. This Saturday, there's some new Sizzix dies being released, and ours are on their way. They've shipped, so we will have the information online after Tim does his release sometime on Saturday. So if there's anything that you want, you can, call the store right away and let us know. We'll put in the special order book, and or it should be online that afternoon. We can't put any of that information up prior, but it's, I think, 5 or 10 minutes into his little blurb about the new products, we can actually show them. But there are some new Sizzix products, and these we can start showing. We have a new little stamp set that has different little sentiments, positive little sentiments, and I love that. It's a good day to have a good day. We have a new teacup die with all these little florals, and this one is from Sizzix, and this is the by Olivia Rose, and you get all those different parts and pieces. And I love the fact that they're putting them on one plate, so you don't have multiple little tiny dies. We have some St. Patrick's Day in from Taylor Expressions, and maybe we'll show some of the things we got in on Saturday. But this is a new stencil and stamp set that works together. So you have the 3 different layers of stencils, and then you have all these little stamps to do shadows and designs and sentiments and strings for your balloons. Hey, Dawn. Good to see you on here. We miss you. So those are a few of the new things. I have a box I'm going to open at the end. But next I want to kind of go through some samples that we made for Valentine's Day. We have this Love You Forever. It's a die from Maker's Movement, which is the old Cherry Lynn company. And on this one, there's the shadow background and then the words Love You Forever. And I did that with white, and I did 3 layers. I stacked it up. And we've got a lot of great Doodlebug Valentine paper and their twine. And I just put a little twine on it. But this, it's not just for Valentine's Day. You can use it anytime. Let's see what we have here. This is the Impossible box, and it has a Valentine Day add-on. So this one has images to make a Halloween design, but it has the basic box, which you need to use to have the basic box. Then you can buy the different add-ons. So what I did last night is I made the little vampire box over here. And the same box, I did a Valentine's version. I'll show you that in a second. But the way this one works, it opens up like this so that you can put a surprise inside. So once you have the basic die, they're making different add-ons. And there's things that you probably have, in your stash that you can use to create different designs. And so the Valentine version that I did, all I did is put paper around it, and then I used the little hearts that came out of here. And once again, it'll open up, kind of like that, what do they call those? Like those little popper boxes that you see at the holidays. One of the things I will let you know, and I realized this was the first one that I did, there are little tabs that are here and here. When you glue those, you want to make sure that you insert this all the way down over because I did mine exact and it doesn't tuck in like it should, where this one I did properly. So it's slightly bigger so that it can go on top of here. So that is the Impossible box. These are two little bags that I did. And I wanted to show these too because for people having like baby showers and wedding showers, they're cute little boxes that you can use anytime. And this is the Sunny Studio box. And they call theirs the Sweet Treat bag. And on all these, you just have to remember you need to cut two in order to put them together. And I just covered the front. And the back with pattern paper. Made them very, very simple. They do have this little notch that you can die cut, so the little flap kind of goes into the notch. I chose to use these little hook and loopy sticky dots. So I have a little Velcro attachment here, and I kind of like that better, especially if you don't put that little notch in the right spot. And then this one I just put a little heart on the front. Very simple, very cute little bags, and you can do twine and so on and so forth.
Really cute.
Yeah, you can probably work on that.
Okay.
That die. But yeah, I love these little hook and things, and they're like $2.99. And there's adhesive on them. And then we did the same bag at Christmas time. And this is this large, oh wait, it's this company, but it's not the pocket die, but it's a bag die. And we used the bow from MFT and made a cute little bag. And we have this last box is another box from iCrafter. And in this one, that you get, the little love die, you get the tags, you get that little heart, and you get the words Happy Valentine's Day. And once again, I used the Doodlebug twine to just attach it. And I did another version, which I'm going to kind of walk through just to show you. So on this one, I actually used Pion paper. So you're going to cut two of the boxes in cream, and you can see they have the little tabs on the side. What I did is I recut this top little flap part on some of the pattern paper and trimmed it so it was even, so that on the top of my little flap, I'm going to have that decorative paper. So you're just going to adhere, and I'm just using the Nuvo glue. I would suggest the Nuvo glue, which is really, really strong, or you can use like your red line tape. I'm just going to glue those two sides together. Give it a second to adhere. And they give you the die for a layer, and of course I like to mat mine, so just gluing these little decorative pieces. So I'm going to just go ahead and make sure you get to that edge. And you want to make sure that that lines up, that this edge, this bottom edge, lines up with that. So your box isn't going to be off. And just hold it for a second. And we'll just kind of let that dry. Inside this die, they give you this little decorative heart. And I die cut one piece in a pattern paper that was from this collection, and then I did 2 cream and I glued them together. I inked around with my antique linen just to darken the edge slightly because I want to put this on top of the front of the box. When you use like a lot of your adhesive, they have that the paper that's left over is kind of like a release paper. It's kind of shiny so that your adhesive comes right off of it. I don't have any right here to show you. But what I did is I put this on a piece of scrap release paper from stickers, and I used my Nuvo Clear or like glossy accents on it and let that dry overnight, and you get that shiny kind of raised impression, and it makes it stiffer. Okay, so I think my box is good. So I'm going to look for my seams. There's a seam here. Kind of look and see what side looks better. So I'm going to put a little bit of adhesive down at the bottom of here. And one of the reasons, I love Nuvo because it catches really, really fast. You have the little side slots that are just going to kind of fit right in those little pieces. And on this one, I don't know if you haven't been in the store, but we have a huge collection of this seam binding. And kind of pick a bow that I'm probably going to go with the blue. I'm like addicted to this stuff. So we must have 50 different colors. And it makes beautiful bows. So I'm just going to kind of put this in. So I'm going to have to probably take this, I'm going to move this closer to me to make the bow. Which is probably not going to be the best bow. What was that?
It's a ghost.
We have a ghost in the store. So anyways, I will go back and fix my bow. I don't want to trim it until I make a better bow. I'll probably have to have Lori hold her finger down in there so we can do it. And then we'll just attach the little heart. So we have all these on the front display. Where did that even fall from? In the back?
I don't know. It was this.
Oh. Yep, it was a ghost. Just kind of hold that down. I will definitely fix the bow, but it's the mouse. So there's another little sample box. So you can do something sweet, like with a Valentine's theme. You can use a variety of different papers, but there are some different samples of a variety of different boxes that you can make to fill with like some really sweet treats. Anybody have any questions? Okay. So now I'm going to grab that box that we have. I didn't even look at it. I just took a picture of the invoice, send it to Jess, and say, put it online. So the order is from Picket Fence, and in this, we got a couple different things. These are brand new. So you ladies that are doing the watercolor class with Charlene might be interested in this. These are the fan brushes. So we have not had these, and I know last time I wanted to get them, they sold out. So now we got our order in. The thing I was most excited about were these. I think in January, February, in the beginning of the year, probably because we're kind of like stuck inside a lot, we kind of reorganize and find different ways to store our products. So these are 6x6 storage pouches for stencils. You can use them for your stamps.
Okay.
And I would put kind of, you know, it'd probably be very expensive to do one, but you can put similar type stencils in here. And that would keep them protected. I know a lot of mine, I started using something like this just because they kind of, Lori, they catch on each other. So those are nice. This is what I was like most excited about, are the slimline pouches. And if you have the longer stencils, but it's also great for stamps and dies. So a lot of my, like Pink Fresh, that I have the stamp and the die will be perfect in here. And, you know, a lot of my individual slimline dies. So these I thought were awesome. And so they kind of open up this way. And you can put all those stamps and things that coordinate together in their own little packet. So these are from Picket Fences. Picket Fence. And we got a lot of them because I think a lot of people are going to want them. Let's see what else is in this little box. Oh, great shaker stuff. Look how fun this is. Look at the colors of these. These are called shaker garnishes. So once again, not that you're going to do the whole shaker with this. It's just nice to add all this stuff in inside your shakers, kind of like fillers. Where you can see all the different colors. Those are fun. So they're called shaker garnish. Speaking of shaker stuff, whoop, sorry. How many pouches are in? In the stencil ones, there's a 10-pack and there is a 5-pack. So you can get either a 5 or 10-pack for the stencils. And so far I took out of the box only the 10-pack of the long slimline. So I believe I did get, yeah, there's 5 and 10 count. So you have options. Yeah, I think I think I got both sizes, thinking some people might want to start with one, see if they like them. But they're a nice heavy plastic, so I think that they'll do really well. These I thought were adorable. These are, they have little carrots in here and great little springtime collections. This is the carrot patch. And they actually have really nice, oh, I can't open it, it's sealed, really nice little containers for their sequences. And they have the little snow mix. And this one, so there's little snowflakes in there. Those would be perfect for Kim's upcoming class. Let's see what else we got. Oh, new beads. which are, they're, I think, yeah, they're flat back, so you can glue these on cards, but you can also put them in shakers. You can see all the different colors. Beautiful colors, beautiful color combinations. And another packet of embellishments. Let's see what's in these. Oh, these are like clear little, I don't know if I can open one. Little diamonds. They're not flat back, so they're definitely more for dimensional work or in your shakers, but that aquamarine's a beautiful color. We got yellows. Look, that's a beautiful blue. What do they call that? Azurite. Lots of fun stuff. They have two different, they have a clear, if you can see, and they have opal. So you can kind of see the difference. Sorry, I'll go a little closer. Oh, look at those colors together. Definitely like spring. Spring is in the air. Okay, so let me move some of this stuff to see what we have. And we have some new stamps. This one, bees. Like I said, bees are going to be really popular again this coming year. So we've filling in our little bee section, the little bee background stamps. This stamp I always love. Put this on the back of your envelope or on the back of your card. Same thing with this one. Hugs and clothes. Get well wishes inside, just for on the outside of your envelopes. Oh, there's a couple new dies that they have. This ornate kind of ruffle frame, and then you also get the little border strips. We've had something similar, but we just got the brick stencils in. These are great for your backgrounds. This one I thought was rather unique, and we'll have a sample in the store. It's a die, but it's a bee. It's the beautiful bumblebee die. Look at that. I think in a metallic color, that would be really cool. And then they had a butterfly die, too. That went with that. This would be cool doing polishes on a paper, you know, so you have that kind of opalescent look and then die cutting it afterwards. So we'll have to see what kind of samples we can come up with. We have this, what do they call this one? Ornate negative strip. And what this will do, there's no edge. It'll just cut that design out in the paper. And I'll go back and revisit this another time to show you, because we're just taking it out of the box to, I'm not set up for die cutting over here, but to show you what this will do. And this is a new slimline. I just love this. You have the little forest with the trees, and then you have all these little animals, cute little animals in here. And you have silhouettes of, you know, a little girl and then a little boy bending down, the deer, and a little dog. This is a new, brand new die from Picket Fence. And this one, I think if you've ever had one of those days, you could just read some of the little sayings here. I thought they were just like funny. So I'm going to leave you with that. and see if anybody has any questions. Oh, there's one more box. Let's see what's in this last box. Oh, it's actually a little tray. They sell these little trays that you can put all your sequins in from them that fit in there. So, anybody have any questions? Whoop. So I'm not really seeing any questions. Everybody's back. Donna's last comment was about the forest dye. Yes, I think that dye is adorable. Absolutely adorable. The zoom on the scrapbook. This one is this month, Mary Lou. This is a kit from Scrapbook or Simple Stories. So this one, there's directions and pictures in the packet. I wasn't planning on doing this one because the date that we did the class is Maker Mania weekend, and that's a tough weekend. So I'm not sure when I'll be presenting my Maker Mania projects, so I had to kind of leave it open. Yet you can come in the store and do the kit. Or, you can take it home because it's there's photographs and directions. So it's really easy to kind of do that one on your own. But I am planning on picking that back up and doing Zoom once a month for the layout class. So unless there's any other questions, I don't see any other questions. One other thing I want to show you, for those of you doing the Maker Mania, this is what we did. It is put together a pack of the 100-pound cardstock, 12 by 12. And you get 2 sheets of each color, and these all coordinate with the matching papers in the Maker Mania kit. You can order the pack with 2 sheets or single packs if you want. So we'll have these in the store. We do have some kits, yes, for the Valentines, for the kids' Valentines. Those are in the store too. Slimline cards, I think, are funny because some of them are, I think, 4 1/4 by 9. Others I've done, I think, like 3 3/4 by 8 1/2. So I think it depends on your envelope. Right at this point, the sizes are kind of all across the board, and so I think it's just a matter of having an envelope that fits. Some people use the business size envelopes. We do have really nice quality slimline envelopes, and we have a lot of dies. And the new hammer mill paper is, we don't have it individually because it's hard for people to find it individually, but we put them in packs of 12. 12 sheets, and we could do a bigger pack if somebody wanted a bigger pack. We won't have those out, but we can always make a bigger pack of the hammer mill paper, which is a great paper. You can use it with your Copics, and you can also use it for if you're doing the foil and the foiling. It's one of the recommended papers. It might get mixed in with other papers, and so that's why we're not going to sell it individually. You can always come in, we can pull some if you wanted, but that's, I think, what we've decided. And we have the 100-weight paper from the hammer mill. I probably won't be carrying the 80-pound. We'll probably stick with the 100-weight, which is a really nice size. So all the questions are coming in.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that might be it for now. So I'm going to let everybody go so I can clean the mess on the table and put some of this stuff away. So if you have any questions, feel free to, give the store a call or shoot me an email and I can answer all that for you. I believe all this new Picket Fence should be online today, so you could order it online. You can also do it order it and then do for in-store pickup if you like, or we'd love to see you in the store. So until Saturday, everybody have a great day. Be safe tomorrow. And just remember, we're going to be open till 3, but if the weather starts getting bad, always check later on in the afternoon. We might close at 2. So, but we'll be here Friday, regular hours on Friday. So until then, everybody, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you Saturday.